Hey, I'm at Brecon Wild Camping. If you don't believe me, have a look over there. It's the Brecon Beacons. And over there is Craig Kerry Glacier. This is a good place to come camping. But I'm here for a practice day. The last video I did, cooked pie. Pie was absolutely amazing, but the pie top was, I'm still going with aggressively browned, but half of it was charcoal. It did not affect the flavour of pie. In fact, it actually sort of added something because the rest of the pie crust was really crunchy and delicious. It was fantastic. But visually, not what I wanted, not what I wanted. I was a wee bit disappointed. I'm just going to practice baking with my new super huge Dutch oven. So I'm going to make a loaf of bread, a quiche, and I'm going to make a pie. The pie I'm making, inspired by fallow. Recent video I saw, made a super awesome chicken pie. So I bought a whole chicken, which I'm going to roast as well. So this is my setup today. I've got the tree tent up. This is the reason I came here, because there are trees. And it's the first time I've had it up this year, so I'm happy about that. And then I've got a nice little setup here. The tarp's up, not ready for the rain. I think it's going to be fairly rainless, but for the wind, you can see it's, yeah. We need our fire down here to stay sensible and not kill us with embers. And there's the flag of the mighty Wildfire Kitchen. I've done my prep for my bread. There she blows. Oh, it doesn't seem to be rising very much, but it has got a lot of rising left to do. And this is my veggies for my quiche. I've actually got some leftover pastry from a pie I made earlier in the week, but I do have to make more pastry later on for the chicken pie I'm making with the roast bird. So I'm having fun. Okay, so my quiche is assembled. And there she blows. Popping that in the Dutch oven for about 20 minutes. It's Leek and Stilton quiche. Let's have a look at this and see what it's like. Been on for 25 minutes. We've had fire on the top. That, my friends, it's a lot like a quiche. It seems to have set nicely. Let's have a knife test. I think if we leave that to rest in the Dutch oven, off the fire, it's going to be perfect. So I've got the chicken on. Let's have a look at the chicken. It's looking fairly tasty. It's nearly to temperature, but we're here for this bad boy. So this is the quiche. It looks really good. I'm going to cut a slice and have a try. So there is the quiche. Ooh. It looks good. It is absolutely dazzling. I always laugh, my food is good. But... Okay, so this is essentially the fallow recipe. I'm making the stock, so I've cooked a whole chicken on the acidor. Just hung it, cooked it. Now this is the chicken bones, and what we also have in here is some sherry, tomato paste, some chicken stock, and I'm essentially just reducing that a little. We got our pie ingredients now, apart from our chicken, which is still resting, having been shredded after being spatchcocked and roasted on the fire. So what we got in here, smoky bacon lardons, shallots, and mushrooms, and some rosemary for that lovely intense flavour. There's our chicken. There's our stock we just made, well, our sauce and our chicken. That's going to go in a minute. Yeah, once that's done, I've got to let that cool, which is fine, gives me time to prep the pastry. Same pastry as last time, so I'm not even going to show you that. The short crust pastry, essentially, you want half as much fat as you do flour. So if it's 500 grams of flour, it's 250 grams of fat. So there's the finished pie. I've just got to cook it now without burning the absolute hell out of the top again. It looks pretty nice though. This, as they say, is the moment of truth. It's been about 40 minutes. I'm feeling quite confident this time. Oh, Jesus, Jesus. The things you see when you're out without your gun. And that, my friends, is a pie cooked in the woods. Pretty happy. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks good. Down she blows, as I just say. I haven't even tried it yet, and I know it's amazing. The pastry is perfect. Oh my god, the pastry is crunchy. Probably the best pie anyone's ever made, ever. Thanks, Fallow. Inspired by you guys. Damn good pie. Damn fine pie, sir. Let's have a look at the pie. Cut. That's gonna go in my belly now. So I thought I'd try and find somewhere nice and scenic for my little outro. So, had a fun day cooking, met two nice guys, a guy called Elliot and a guy called Reese. Cooked the pie based on the fallow pie, and it was absolutely stunning. Elliot said it was the best pie he'd ever in his life. Well, chicken pie, to be fair. You can clarify about other pies. So, see you soon, people. Get out there today, but not at Penavan. Don't go to Penavan. Please, just don't.